Switch the light out.
Oh,
And you'll contrast with your slides. Maybe both lights, or all lights.
Can I start?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello. What does your music playlist look like? Most of my peers and my friends' playlists just look like this. And I am going to show you my playlist. And can you find the difference between this and this playlist?
Yes.
What is this?
The order of album.
What?
Order of album.
Yeah. So, I mostly listen to music on album basis. So, I am going to tell you the advantage that I got by listening to music on album. So, what is album? So, this is the dictionary meaning of album, and this is a collection of audio records issued as collection of CD or vinyl or another medium. But it is easier to understand album to just collection of 10 to 20 music that artists show to audience. But in Korea, people confuse the term album with the term record, so they mostly doesn't listen to album. We only listen to music one by one each. So what can we get by listening to an album? So I will give you examples by my favorite genre, hip hop music. So some songs are basically connected. These are songs from album called Igor by Tyler the Creator, and this track called Earthquake is second track of this album, and that is third track of the album. And this is lyrics of the last part of this music and first part of that music. Well, if you look at this, there are chorus 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that numbers, but it doesn't really relate with the another lyrics. But if you look at the next music, there are chorus 4, and it's connected. So if you just listen to music each, you will not understand why there is numbers on chorus. But if you listen to album, since it is played continuously, you will understand more about the chorus. So you will understand the meaning of numbers in chorus. So also, I'll tell you the meaning of track called prelude or skit. It will actually maximize your music experience. This is not actual track with music, but it will truly help. So what is this? Prelude is normally called for something that comes before main event, and in the album it's music that I think that comes before the actual music. And skit is kind of sketch comedy, but in album it is used as sketch comedy, so this is not music at all. So you don't have to listen to it just each by track of this skit or prelude. But if it is in the album, it's very very useful. So I will show you the use of prelude. All of the Lights is a track in Kanye West's favorite album, My Dark Beautiful Twisted Fantasy, and it has the interlude track. This interlude track is composed by string instruments, and it is just normal classical music. But after this interlude, there comes All of the Lights, and it uses a lot of instruments from drums to electronic instruments, and the chords are still using the interlude chord, and it's just continuously moving to diversity of music. So if you listen to interlude, the experience of the All of the Lights will be maximized. Also, I'll show you the uses of skit. I think you may all heard of Eminem, right? And I think his greatest album is Marshall Mathers LP, this album. And this actually starts with a skit called Public Service Announcements. And it is just some man talking about this album, and actually all of this lyric is like curse word, but it briefly tells the concept of the album. So if you listen to this, I think it will really help you understand the whole concept of album. Also, there are albums just called concept album, and it is an album that whole album is connected in one topic. This is Undone by the Roots. This is concept album telling about Bradford Stevens, and this is actually not real person. It is made by the Roots, and he is set in urban poverty, and he actually dies at the last of the album. And the whole album just tells a story about him. And it is basically a hip hop album. The last 4 tracks are emotional string-based music. And if you don't listen to previous tracks, you will not understand the last 4 tracks. But if you just listen to all of those, you will understand that last 4 tracks are telling you about the death of this man called Bradford Stevens. So it's also the advantage that we can get from it, listening to album. And this Good Kid, Mad City by Kendrick Lamar. And actually Kendrick Lamar was raised in a city called Compton, and it was really poor and bad city. And he tried to be a good kid in the city, but he had really hard time living in the city. So he talked his experience on this album, and every track's got skits that I already told you, and it will help you. It helps making correlation between tracks and tracks, and it makes whole story of Kendrick all over the album. Also, there are albums called genre albums, and it actually combines genre with genres. These are genre albums, and first one is Jazz Task by Guru. It combines hip hop with jazz, and next one is Big Fish Theory by Vince Staples, and it combines hip hop with electronic music. So every single tracks are actually a combination of 2 kind of genres. So if you listen to a whole album, you understand how 2 genres are combined and matched up and mixed. So this is my conclusion. I think we can understand more about the artist's intention that he or she wants to give to audience by listening to an album, and listening to an album will fulfill your musical experience. Thank you for listening. Any question?
So this is not news to me because I grew up in the kind of 80s and 90s, and it was all albums then. So I thought you might tell us a little bit about why you chose this topic. Because to me it's kind of obvious that albums tell stories and stuff like that.
Actually, in Korea, not every people, but most of people listen to music by one type of music of the album, because music is produced by ways of digital single or just single album. It's a really strange thing, but people produce just hit songs, not good album. So most of Koreans doesn't listen to music in that kind of way. And I look at my friends, and I was the only one who listened to album basis. So I tried to.
So when did it change? Because I look back at my favorite albums like R.E.M. Out of Time or Queensryche, Operation Mindcrime, and there's quite a few stories that go through some of these albums. And so, I got most of my music in albums. Even around the noughties, I was still, I guess when you guys were being born, I was still buying albums. Nowadays, I just stream my music. I don't even download it anymore. But, I think one of the reasons why people started buying singles is because albums are often extremely bad. Right? Isn't that the other side of the coin? I think you make 1 or 2 hits, and then you make a bunch of absolutely terrible songs to go on the album, And so people got sick of buying albums because a lot of albums just are not very good. Like, so that's the other side of the coin, right? Like, do you not find that many of the albums are just poor?
Of course, there's albums that are poor, but I'm like, what I try to talk is listening to good album, basically, and fulfilling experience. So I've listened to bad albums and good albums, but I don't think listening to bad albums was like bad experience because I could like at least learn that this is what we have to just don't listen more.
So how do you differentiate? Like which ones are going to be good?
Actually, I don't think I was like very good critic or something, but I mostly hear to other people's. First is my experience, what I think, and next I consider is like pitchfork or that number, that scores, like Metacritic, right? So I think I combine it, and I think what I first thought bad was like growing inside myself and become good, or it can be like opposite, but waiting is my thing plus what other people think, so yeah.
And you know, I listen to like Eminem's albums, and it's like a story of like domestic abuse and violence against women, and like putting people in car boots and like putting the car in the river and all this kind of thing. Like, and I realized like I wanted to stop listening to that kind of music because I thought it didn't make me happy. And a lot of the music you selected, it's really like violent, dark themes. And when you listen to the whole album, it's like you're immersed in a very sick story for like quite a long time. Like, so in the end, I just started choosing. Now I just listen to YouTube music and I just choose songs that fit my mood, because I don't want to let the songs put me in a bad mood. Right? Like, don't you have that problem with like? The music can put you in a bad mood, right? So if you're listening to murdery music all the time, doesn't that make you...
I don't listen to murdery music, and actually I think Eminem's like really gimmick player, so like actually MMLP is like things like he came up with his another kind of himself.
His alter ego, Slim Shady.
Yeah, Slim Shady, and I think it's like really gimmick, so I really don't care what he's saying. Like, I think I just like consider it a gimmick, and I don't listen to murdering album all the time. Like I choose music by my emotion. I choose if I want to like hear emotional songs, I choose emotional albums, and if I'm happy, I choose happy albums. So like it really like is choose by my mind.
Okay. Any other questions? Don't like music?
I have a question.
Okay.
How do you think of album that has just one song?
I think that is not album at all. That definition of album is like not one song. It's like really strange song. Single album is a really strange term. I think it is like not attached single an album. I think album is on 10 to 20 songs, at least 5.
Album just has a story, you say?
Every album doesn't have a story, but some kind of correlation. Like at least it uses same kind of drum beats, some kind of correlation. And if it correlation is really strong, it can have a whole story through the album, or just something they all have common.